living his whole life. He grew up in Korea, the son of a missionary doctor, and he really believed in, and he was a medical practice doctor. He took care of kids like yourselves and adults, and he really, really believed that everybody should know how to grow food, that everybody should have a place to grow food, and that collectively we should grow enough food that we can share it. And so that's still our mission today. And so over here we have a section of beds that are grown on just with volunteer labor. All of that beauty and all those vegetables that you see have been planted by volunteers like yourselves. And then over here we have rental plots. And so members of our community, we have 100 different people growing food together out here, and they rent a plot for themselves that can be either 25 feet by 6 feet wide or 50 feet by 6 feet wide, and they grow food for themselves, their friends, their neighbors, whoever they want, and everybody agrees to grow the first 5 feet of their bed for donation. And so we provide the starts, the seeds, the education, and then they provide the labor to grow that food, and then we provide volunteers like you all on harvest days, once or twice a week throughout the season, to harvest the food from the 10% section and from here. And so all of that food goes to an organization called Bounty and Soul. Does anyone not know about Bounty and Soul? Great. So they're an organization that distributes food from community gardens, from farms, from neighbors, from grocery stores even, like Trader Joe's and Walmart. They get organic produce that is past sell-by date, and a lot of times they'll get it from farmers who make a special box just for Bounty and Souls, like really beautiful fresh produce. Bakers donate their bread, and then all that food goes in a weekly farmers market, or right now in a weekly distribution, right, because people are having to drive through the farmers market. But they provide education about how to cook the food that comes in their sort of farmer's box, recipes to use at home, and then also nutritional education. Why would you want to eat this food? Why would this food be good for you? And things like that. So it's a really exciting partnership that we're a part of, and that you all get to be a part of today. Yeah. Our garden also includes the entire park. So you see these trees out here, those were planted by volunteers years ago, 2011 or 12, those are pecans. And we have over 100 different species on the property that have been planted over the years by volunteers. So we have apples and pears and pawpaws and persimmons and blueberries and on, spread all over this 3.5-acre park. I started out here as a volunteer in 2005, and Dr. Wilson was such an amazing teacher through his actions, and he really taught me about what I later learned is called asset-based community development. And it's a way of looking at the resources and the gifts in your community and building reciprocal relationships, which means they benefit both parties equally. And so he found sponsorship in our community after I'd been volunteering for about 10 months, and he said, "Hey, would you like to get paid to do this?" And I said, "Yeah, that'd be awesome." And so he found a local developer who was building new homes, for pretty expensive homes in our community, that was really looking to make probably some good connections with our town. And that developer sponsored my position for the summer, and then the town of Black Mountain Parks and Recreation wrote a grant that winter, and we were one of 8 programs in the state chosen to target childhood obesity and overall community wellness. And so we were able to fund my position part-time year-round. We started youth gardens, we started cooking programs, we did all kinds of amazing things for about 2.5 years. And then the town voted to adopt my position to manage this program. So this is my part-time job. It's been my part-time job since 2006. And I work 1,000 hours annually running this program, which includes things like marketing, fundraising, volunteer recruitment, volunteer supervision, agricultural education. We run an internship program, so we have interns of all ages and all stages in their lives working with us as well. Yeah. And I want to encourage you to look at this as a learning opportunity. You aren't just here to work. As I mentioned, 1/3 of our mission is education, so you're really, really encouraged to be curious today and to notice and to observe, and if a question comes up, it's welcome. And don't ever think that it's an absurd question or a silly question or an idiotic idiotic question. Like, all the questions are welcome because they're really fun to get involved in. Like, I really want to engage in your curiosity today. Today is to work in teams of cleaning up and weeding a lot of the green grasses and stuff in this area. And then you can see we've got mulch. We do this every year. We just kind of get in and we like weed the stuff. We're going to compost the green matter. And then we're going to spread mulch all the way into the barn even. So instead I'm going to soften and sink. And then I kind of weave into it with my whole body, with my core and my legs and my upper body, okay? Same thing with this one. So I'm going to tackle that spot right there. You're just picking it up like a foot off the ground and making a short tapping motion. It's the same thing. My knees are bent, my hips are soft, and I'm moving kind of in a rocking motion and letting the weight of the tool and the sharpness of the tool dropping and pulling back do the work.
Oh, hey, my name is McCall. I'm one of the teachers with the French Broad River Academy. We're super happy to be out here with Black Mountain Community Garden today. It's super awesome for the kids to be able to get outside and learn about a great resource in their community. Anything like gardening, it's good to have a hands-on activity and also work as a team. It's our first week of school, so really building our culture within our class, and I can tell we're already having that bonding experience. We are already thinking about building a garden at our school, and it's great to learn some resources in real time and in person, and hopefully we can reach out to Black Mountain Community Garden and learn more about how we can have a successful garden at our school. Diana is amazing. If we can get her out to our school, I would love that. And I would love to be able to work with some of these other organizations too, like Bounty and Soul. It's so awesome that the kids are able to learn about that organization as well.
Hi, I'm Jillian, and I'm a teacher here at French Broad River Academy for Girls. We love coming and doing things outside, learning about doing service in the community, service learning. It gives them a chance to breathe outside and take in the sun and really connect to what's going on in the community and how they can benefit the community. So yeah, working here with Diana McCall, the girls are learning a lot about gardening and what Black Mountain is doing in their community. I think especially working with seeing strong women in the community and what they do to change the community and rally people, learning about gardening, learning about, in our school we talk a lot about how plants and water and basically everything is connected as a web. So there's a real opportunity here. We would love to work with Bounty and Soul. We're doing research about what some different organizations are in Western North Carolina, and I know that Bounty and Soul works with a lot of Latino and Hispanic populations. I'm a Spanish teacher, and so we're really excited to bridge the gap between service learning and then also academics, and how we can continue to invest ourselves with organizations like Bounty and Soul.